Good afternoon. My name is Olaleye Bukola. I want to present on a topic which says a case study of classroom teaching plan for model school education. A case study of classroom teaching plan for model school education. And what is a classroom? A classroom is a room where pupils or students are taught. That is a place where teaching and learning takes place. And when we talk of teaching plan is a detailed step-by-step guide that outlines the teacher's objectives for what the student will accomplish during the lesson and how they will learn it. And what are the importance of this teaching plan? Teaching plan will help a teacher to ensure orderliness in presentation of the lesson. It will also provide a useful record of what has been taught and learned. It also serves as a reminder at any stage in teaching process, and it helps to manage time. And when we talk of teaching plan, a teaching plan for model school education like Nigerian Korean Model School here should feature the following: general information, and that is what we have here on the board here. We have the general information, the behavioral objectives, that is, by the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to itemize it. And also the previous knowledge here. The previous knowledge here should be what the pupils are familiar with or what they've learned. And when we talk of instructional materials, all those pasted on the board here can be an instructional material, or all other materials that will aid our teaching in our classroom. And we talk of reference to here. And at this stage, we have the teaching and learning activity. There should be teacher's activity and student's activity. This is the learning process. The first one here, we have the introduction. That is, the teacher should introduce the learners to the topic first, like an entry behavior. It may be in terms of asking questions based on their previous knowledge. And the content development here should be in stages. Step 1, the step 2, or step 3. And this follows. And after that, the conclusion. This conclusion can include the teacher writing the contents of the lesson on the board for the pupils to copy. And also the evaluation. The teacher can give an exercise, classwork for the pupils to do. Then the home task. This home task should be given to the pupils or the learners to take home. A take-home assignment to go and do on their own at home. And that is on teaching plan. And this template pasted on the board is a template or format of how a teaching plan is supposed to be for model school education. And we have a topic. Let's look at a prepared teaching plan on area of triangle. I have my general information, that is mathematics. The general information will include the subjects, the teacher's name, the week of the term, the class, the dates, the time, the topic, the subtopic, duration, period, and then we move to behavioral objectives. The behavioral objectives for this area of triangle states that by the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to derive the triangle formula. And they should be able to state the area of a triangular formula and use the formula to calculate the area of a triangle. When stating our objectives, it should be in action verb, that is, derive, state, and use. And looking at our teaching materials here, we have our cardboards here that we have the triangles. And we move to the first step here, that is using our content development here, the step 1 here. We want to derive the formula for area of triangle, that is how to generate the formula that we use to calculate the area of a triangle. Moving to the first cardboard here, we have our triangle here. Triangle is a plane shape that has 3 straight sides and 3 angles. In our triangle here, the bottom line here is the base, while from the center here is the height. This height must be measured with the right angle, that is the angle 90 degrees here. And when we have 2 triangles, one is upside down and there's another one here, we discover that this base and the height here is for the 2. We also have it here in this third one. We have this our normal triangle here and the second triangle here with a broken lines here that shows the height here. These are in shape of a parallelogram here, and we can also have it in a rectangular shape here, the last one here. We'll discover that this height is for the 2 triangles and the base also is for the triangles in the cardboard there. And when we are generating a formula for this triangle, we only need the area of 1 triangle, but we have 2 there. That shows we are going to have half of the triangle there multiply by the base and the height. So this gives us our area of triangle. Area of triangle, that is half times base times height, where base there, first alphabet here, is the distance along the bottom line here, and the h here is the height that is measured against angle 90 degrees here. Let's take a first example here. Let's look at an example here of a triangle of this shape. Looking at a triangle here, yes. And from here we'll have our area of triangle, half times base times height, where our height is the distance along the base, the bottom line of a triangle, and our height is measured against the angle 90 degrees here. Let's take this example. What is the area of the triangle below? We have our triangle. Using our formula here, 1/2 times base times height, where our base here is 20 and our height here is 12. Applying this formula, we'll have half times 20 times 12, and resulting, calculating it, we're going to have 120 as our answer. And so this is the area of a triangle. With a sample of area of triangle, this shows that a teaching plan for a model school should contain all the criteria that has been listed here, and it should be followed stage by stage, using the process of deriving the formula, stating the formula, and also using an example to calculate the area of a triangle. A teaching plan for a model school like Nigerian Korean Model School should follow this template, and the process of teaching can follow likewise with the sample we've used. Thank you very much.